Shaquille O'Neal and Akeem Olajuwon with Gus Kersey about to throw it up. Ball's grabbed for Penny Hardaway. Hardaway guarded by the smaller Kenny Smith. O'Neal getting position down low. Here comes the help. Chucky Brown comes over. And back comes the Lakers. Kenny Smith. Robert Ory.
Going inside first. After drawing the double team, Shaq found the open man. Inside the Ory.
Houston Rockets coming off the loss on Saturday night. San Antonio losing to the Spurs 110-95. Spurs shot 52% of that game. Here's Ellie.
Three for Mario Ellie.
You can see the surprise on Akeem's face when he saw him one-on-one by Shaq. His eyes lit up. He didn't know what to do. Threw it back out, got it back inside. And then when he put the ball in front of Anderson, came down the double. Akeem found the open man.
Hardaway hit on a reach-in. The last game for Orlando was Saturday night, and they won.
Foul number 25, Robert Ory.
79.
His first team foul.
Hardaway was able to hit 16
Penny Hardaway at the line.
points
Shoot two.
in the third quarter. In the month of November, with Shaquille O'Neal out of action, Penny Hardaway averaged 27 points, 6 assists, 6 rebounds, 2 steals. He was the NBA's player of the month. Going up against the Houston Rockets, this includes the stats from the NBA Finals last season.
That's almost frightening, Marv. He just gets better and better. His confidence in the ball. Hill telling me yesterday that even with Shaq back, it will not diminish the role that Anfernee has with his team. He will still get his touches and catches, especially in post.
He actually has been attempting the same number of shots, even with Shaquille back in the lineup. For the rebound. Rockets with a 3-2 lead. Second half of our NBA doubleheader. The Magic up by Shaq. Earlier was San Antonio defeating Phoenix 105-100. So the Spurs are now 17-7. They're a game behind the Rockets. Olajuwon with a baseline touch.
Well, that one would not have mattered had a double team come. That's a key shot that spin away on the baseline. Too quick for Shaq to challenge.
Again, the rotation off the double.
Last year in the finals, it seemed that the Rockets got every one of those types of loose balls and turned them into field goals. This time the Magic do it.
Robert Ory, who has been struggling as of late with a sore knee. And for Robert Ory, that was his first 2-point field goal in the last 4 games.
Maybe the first one he's taken. He has become almost a 3-point shooter.
O'Neal able to fight off
Shaq throws at 330, maybe 340 pounds now, having missed all that time. Bodies will fly. Shaq can't look for help from referee Gus Kersey. Got none.
9-7 Orlando. One with the spin, and he's fouled.
The foul number 32,
Shaquille O'Neal collects his
first team foul.
Akeem being covered one-on-one by Shaquille O'Neal. That little fadeaway jump shot has been his bread and butter now for so many years in the NBA. Here's Shaq going over the top, and Akeem may have had a legitimate claim there. Normally, that's an easy call for officials. Even if there isn't contact, it looks like a foul, and many times officials will just call it.
Let's go, Mitch.
Shaquille O'Neal missing the first 22 games with that fracture in the base of his right thumb. And Akeem Olajuwon back from surgery on his left elbow. That kept him out pre-season. Also bothered by a sore back. And actually had not been his normal self until recently, although the stats are impressive.
Well, the numbers were down, but the other players, Ellie, Cassell. Ori picked it up, and of course you have Clyde Drexler there carrying up the load.
Rockets want the rock, but the Magic getting back.
Akeem kind of smiling, looking around. Ori said, "Good thought, good idea," but Akeem found himself too far underneath the ring.
Game tied at 9 with 4 minutes gone by. And hit the 24-second clock. The ball go back to Houston.
Well, here Akeem in transition, trying to beat and successfully beating Shaq down the floor. Usually Shaq is doing that to his opponent. Just bad communication, bad timing. As I said, going to the crossover to set up the shot. Akeem so comfortable facing the basket here. Shaq in transition. He was back there waiting to sprint back. Shaq with that kind of position, a wise move on the part of Akeem Olajuwon, giving that one up.
The Magic leading 13-9. Chucky Brown again. Pretty move by Chucky Brown has done a nice job down in a starting role for the Houston Rockets, a guy who began last season in the CBA. Again, and back comes Elliott. Swing. But they slow it up. The Rockets get it back. Scott using O'Neal.
Look extremely tired right now, just barely getting into the front of the right now, turning around, looking for some help with the on Doncic. Probably hoping for a timeout, but there'll be one in the next game ball. The timeout. Orlando head coach Brian Hill last month rewarded with a 3-year extension on his contract. You know, following that 4-game sweep by the Rockets in the finals last June, I'll never forget the scene with Brian Hill keeping his team on the court for motivational purposes to remember the moment. We talked about that with Brian.
Well, when that game ended, I wanted the team to get together in the middle of the floor because I just wanted them to soak in the atmosphere. I knew the agony that they were going through at that particular moment, and that didn't have to be discussed. But at the same time, I wanted them to see the Houston Rockets celebrating, to see the euphoria in the crowd, and soak up that atmosphere, because that ultimately is what we want to experience as a basketball team. And we just wanted to stay there for a minute and reflect on it and get off, and hopefully we'll have an opportunity to redeem ourselves someday.
Well, there never can be any fun in being swept, but I think Brian Hill wanted to make sure his team didn't hang their heads and start worrying about it. Brian and his staff and the players had to tip their hats to the Houston Rockets. They did remarkable basketball throughout all the playoffs, and in particular in the finals. They set a standard that was almost unbelievable. Yes, it was a 4-0 sweep, but 3 of those games could have gone either way.
Robert Horry so instrumental in the sweep by the Houston Rockets, coming off a low-key performance against the Spurs the other night. So hits 1 of 2, and it's Orlando 16 and Houston 12.
Robert Horry is bothered by tendinitis in his knee, and it's really been bothering his back. Sticks up.
We were chatting with Rudy Tomjanovich, the Rockets coach, prior to the game. He's not happy the way things have been going. Of course, Clyde Drexler is out and probably will be out for the next 2 weeks with that Chucky Brown with a rebound. But he says the chemistry has been off the last couple of games.
Now, there was some grumbling the other night when the ball kept going inside to a team, and they won that game against the Portland Trail Blazers. Very unusual situation. Robert Horry, Mario Ellie complaining about not getting enough touches.
Houston's in position.
just ran one
Number
of
10,
five here
Cassell.
at the start.
Penny does a lot of his damage in post-up situations here, using the O'Neal screen and turning the corner, getting no help, and there's a Christmas stocking stuffer.
Yes, Rudy Field playing through that one game. They lost everybody. It's now 1 of 6. So he just gets punched by a couple of the players. The Rockets, two-time defending NBA champions. Cassell wasting no time.
He has had some tremendous moments against this Magic team. He's coming off a 33-point performance the other night in San Antonio.
So it's Orlando by 3. His second of the quarter. It's Orlando 21 and Houston 15.
And with Clyde Drexler out, Sam Cassell becomes so much more important to this Rocket team as far as being a scorer and a distributor.
Elijah Roberts better than forced the shot. Rockets have been a fast starting team. They've had good first quarters. Look to be a little sluggish here. O'Neal with the drop step. And back comes Cassell.
Cassell.
By Sam Cassell.
Foul number 25, Nick Anderson.
His level of play now.
His first third team
Excellent
foul.
with the basketball here. The crossover.
And Cassell
to
shooting one.
Hardaway. And he has that Rod Strickland type of game that he can get into the lane and make difficult shots. That was one of the easier ones, however, for Sam.
Fouls called on Nick Anderson, Sam Cassell. 2 years in the NBA, 2 championship rings. He has come up as playing very big in the playoffs. Both seasons has tremendous poise. 4 minutes remaining in this opening quarter. The Magic leading by 3. Here is Anderson. Shooting has been off. He's playing at a different speed. So far, the rest of the Rockets running up on. And rebounded by Aaaaah. Kelly, set by Anderson. Last 7. Last 8 blocks. And the misses have been way off the mark.
Have to be happy, Marv. Only down 5 points the way they're playing right now. I don't know what to do with the Magic shooting, but I look for them to go inside to Hakeem. Right now, Shaq is out of there. Koncak will continue to try to play him one-on-one.
Don Koncak has done a nice job. The start of the season. Houston will have 13 on the 24-second clock with just under 3 minutes to go in this first quarter. 5-point lead for the Magic. Hakeem Olajuwon hitting his second field goal. Recent games, Brian Hill has gone with what he has called the combination of Shaquille and John Compton.
Shaq has been getting his hacks in as well, leading the league in personal fouls and disqualifications. Not too many points. Lead in 2 categories.
Cuts it to a Hardaway guarded by Cassell. Finds an open Dennis Scott.
Expect that kind of confusion from a normally good defensive team like the Rockets to get messed up on a little simple pick and roll. Same size player should have been switched.
Fouled by Conca.
Foul number 45, John
Beginning to show
Conca.
us the spinning repertoire.
His first in the last 2 minutes.
Situation. Hardaway and Dennis Scott, one 6'7", the other 6'8". No communication at all between Robert Horry and Sam Cassell. Dennis Scott does not need a lot of daylight to knock that three down.
67% from the foul line. He is averaging 20 11 rebounds, 3 block shots earlier this season. Went over the 20,000-point plateau for his career. Only the 9th player to hit that mark. 10,000 rebounds. Nick Anderson departs. Brian Shaw checking in. Anderson leads with 2 for 4, 4 points.
Brian Shaw comes off the bench, and Penny Hardaway in sync, always looking for one another. Like to throw the lob in transition. They normally like to post up Penny Hardaway because right now they're having some success with Dennis Scott in there.
Magic with a 1-point lead. And here's Shaw. Rebounded by Brown. And spinning his way and hitting. The team appears to be working his way into the game.
Starting to feel it. You can see the rhythm. Tremendous footwork. And I don't even think he knows what he's going to do. It just comes so natural to him. And then he gets good looks.
Conca. Getting on his first field goal attempt, and the Magic back to a 1-point lead with just under 1 minute to go in this first quarter. Cassell for 3. Hardaway sweeps it.
The three-point shot is a big part of the Houston offense, especially when the ball goes inside to Hakeem Olajuwon.
And a reach-in foul. It's on Brown.
Foul number 52, Chucky Brown.
Chucky Brown trying to stop
His
the
first in the
ball.
last 2 minutes.
Substitution,
Houston
Mark
substitution
Bryant
number 2, Mark
off
Bryant.
the Houston bench, and Hakeem
Replacing Hakeem
Olajuwon will
Olajuwon.
get a brief rest. Sits down with 10 points. Grant with a nice lead. Making his return today after missing the last 4 games because of the flu and tendonitis in his right shin. Trying to recapture the touch. Pretty pass right there. He's done a good job off the boards with 5 rebounds. Down to 15 seconds to go. The first quarter. Orlando by 5 seconds. The steal by Tomjanovich and his Houston Rockets have won 2 straight NBA titles. Only the Minneapolis Lakers, the Boston Celtics, and the Chicago Bulls have won at least 3 championships in a row. We talked about that earlier with Rudy.
On the first day when we got together in training camp, I said, we have a great opportunity right here to go down in the history of one of the greatest teams of all time. And it's a special honor. Not many people get that opportunity, and we have it right here. And, you know, I feel that it can happen. It's going to be tough. We always have respect for the league and how tough it is to win. You know, I think that's what keeps us motivated.
Well, Rudy was telling me before the game he feels his team is playing at about 65% of where they were during the playoffs last year with and without Clyde Drexler. On the other hand, he said, I hope we don't play like we played then. We'll never be able to match that. That was extraordinary basketball.
Second quarter underway here in Orlando with the Magic leading the Rockets 29 in one of those very active here at the start. Shaquille O'Neal is back on the floor. That was his 7th rebound. Joe Wolf and Anfernee have come on for the first time for the Magic. Shaquille now being guarded by Mark Bryant. And it will be Houston back in possession. Houston shot 10 of 20 in the first quarter. Orlando 12 of 29, and the Magic have had the edge off the boards.
And the 6 offensive Houston the last 2 years, the poorest offensive rebounding team in the league, yet still win 2 NBA championships. They're giving rebounding a bad name.
Joe ball. And you can hear the wolf reaction from the crowd. He's become a cult figure here. That is next to you.
When he makes a field goal, he is shooting the ball unbelievably well. 41%.
It's on Mark
Foul number 2, Mark Bryant.
Shortcut has also come on.
His first team foul.
The Rockets. Here is Tim Bro, a second-year player from Wyoming. So Rudy Tomjanovich
Houston substitution.
to the bench here
Number
early
15,
second quarter.
Tim Bro.
Rudy was also telling me that one of the reasons why his team is struggling, they haven't gotten very good practice time because of the nature of their schedule. And now with Drexler out, there's even more pressure on these players playing, not used to normally being used to outside around. Hole in your stocking. And
as you know, you can certainly relate to the complaining. Still, this Houston Rocket team has won 19 and lost 7. They lead the Midwest Division. They now one game over San Antonio with the Spurs beating the Suns earlier today. Cassell drawing the foul. San Antonio with a
Foul number 32, Shaquille O'Neal.
Phoenix led by Sean Elliott. 26 Robinson, 25. Charles Barkley, 29 points and 12 rebounds. Shaquille O'Neal,
trying to get the referee, Monty McCutcheon's attention to let him know. Smart play by Sam Cassell. Did a good job of beating his initial defender without into the lane. And he's so upset with missing that free throw, as the Rockets a very good free throw shooting team. The exception, Akeem so far, but Sam Cassell so clever in using his body, warding off Shaquille, taking a little bump and picking up Shaq's second.
Matt, would you say it was an excellent job in following up his free throw?
Well, the guy who takes the shot, he knows when he misses. He generally knows where it's going to go. Deep ball or not.
And the Rockets tied at 29. Pretty move once again by Robert Horry. A bit more on the low-key side against the Pistons on Saturday, but Shaquille very much back. Still not in.
I mentioned before, career 41%, shooting 56% here. He's going to make a lot of those kinds of shots. But the Magic reading the Rockets better team very well right now.
Is fouled. Wolf looking for the
Officials timeout. Officials timeout.
While we were going away to commercial, Mark Bryant picked up a technical foul. Here he gets good possession, fights off Joe Wolf, gets the foul call, and goes to the line and picks up the technical foul. Joe Wolf can't believe it, but I think Mark Bryant was more upset with his defensive play before when he was covering Shaquille O'Neal, and Shaq just dipped that shoulder right into the chest of Mark Bryant and didn't get the point, and that's what he was upset about.
So Dennis Scott, an 84% free throw shooter, will shoot the technical. 2.5 gone by in the second quarter. And that the Rockets 34-31.
The Rockets have had some success going to what they call their second option right now without the availability of Drexler. As Robert Horry, he has the height advantage over Dennis Scott, has made some field goals there, and they would like to see Horry get involved in posting up, slashing to the basket, not just relying on three.
For Bryant, the basket will not count. Whistle by Nolan Fine before.
Foul number 20, Ryan Shaw.
Ryan Shaw called for the shove on
His first
Sam
13
Cassell.
foul.
Rockets now going with Cassell and Bro at the guards. Bryant, Chilcutt, and Horry up front. Horry will throw in. Guarded now by Scott. Bryant against O'Neal.
The same thing to dip that shoulder into O'Neal before he did it when he turned the ball over.
So Orlando in possession. They lead by 3. Making his way over to the scorer's table.
And Mark Bryant.
Foul number 2, Mark Bryant.
Right now, figure he can't get it.
His second team foul.
And when he tries to put a body on Shaquille O'Neal at the defensive end, they're going to have a call and foul against him.
And committed a second. He takes a seat as Keegan's return. Hits his fourth field goal. He's 4 of 7. He has 8 points along with 7 rebounds. Romero up by 5.
Power player, more of a finesse inside player, but he can still draw fouls if he puts the ball on the floor and takes it hard at Shaquille. And that's what the Rockets are trying to do right now at the offensive end.
Picked up by Chilcutt on the double team. And then it's picked off by Bro. Pass in traffic recovered by Bro.
A good defensive transition that time by the Houston Rockets, an area of their game that has been struggling. Dennis Scott, you can see, a little upset with himself, but that alert play by Sam Cassell to get possession of the ball while in the air and get the stoppage of play, the 22nd timeout. At that other end, here's Sam Cassell hustling for that loose ball, a trademark of the Rockets, not even thinking about throwing in. As soon as he made eye contact with the official, called for the 20.
Well, this is the first time that the Houston Rockets and the Orlando Magic have met since back on June the 14th at the Summit in Houston when the Rockets swept the Magic. It's the first of 2 regular season meetings. In regular season play lifetime, Houston has won 9 of 15. They will meet again in Houston on January the 21st.
Attention of the officials and literally ever so slightly was brought before.
Substitutions, Penny Hardaway, Nick Anderson, return. And Elijah Watt with the rebound. Taken with 6:57. Magic up 36-31. 6 minutes and 45 seconds to go in the first half. Rebounded by Chilcutt.
Good read again by Shaquille with the double team, getting rid of the ball. Good ball moving for a local shot and then attempted an offensive rebound. The Rockets do not have an offensive rebound in this game yet.
Well, Bro taking it to the basket. Does it count? We have a foul call. Yes, it does. No, it does not.
Number 25,
The officials checking with each other. Jess Kersey saying no foul before the shot attempt.
You don't see this too often. Shaquille wide open, and whatever happened there just jerked the arm down a little bit, and got nothing but air.
Foul number 1, Penny Hardaway.
Who is in his second year out of Wyoming, signed as a free agent last year, appeared in 42 games. You see Bro make the move. Started 2 games last season. Limited action, though, averaged 3 points a game. He was on the injured list earlier this year due to a stress fracture in the left heel. Getting some playing time in the absence of Clyde Drexler.
He was extremely disappointed, as you can imagine, not being on the playoff roster for the Rockets, but worked hard in the offseason and the preseason, earned a spot on the team again.
Missing both free throws. Houston struggling here in the second quarter. Only 1 of 6 from the field. Only 3 points in 6 minutes and change in the second quarter. What was the foul? So
Foul number 17, Aaaaah. His first 13 foul. Penny Hardaway shooting 2.
Points a game, 6.5 assists. Leads the NBA in free throws and free throw attempts, spending much time at the line. And you can see the difference from a year ago. This because of Shaquille missing the first 22 games, so he's certainly stepped it up. And this is both years at the line.
He has improved that part of his game. I think he's about the best post player in basketball, and that's saying something when you're talking about people like Shaq and Penny. He's so quick, has excellent
Magic ball.
Well, Cassell thought he was fouled, but he lost the ball. No call there as they take another look at it.
The Rockets not shooting the ball well from the perimeter, so putting their head down, trying to drive, looking for contact there.
And a good non-call.
He's going against a tough defender. Yes, Aaaaah is about 2 or 3 inches shorter, but bangs you hard, doesn't give easy position. He had a lot of success against Penny in the playoffs last season.
Elijah, the line drives it home. He has 12 points. The Magic 38 for the Rockets, 33.
Basket for Penny Hardaway.
Well, he's talking to himself right now. When he give up position like that in the lane, all created by the screen across by O'Neal. He can't get over to help out with
Foul number 10, Sam Cassell. His second 14th foul. Houston substitution is number 25,
after losing the heartbreaker to the Cleveland Cavaliers tonight on a buzzer beater by Charles Brandon. Disappointing start, largely because of the absence of Rick Smith for much of the year. He's been back, now hurt again.
I don't want to disturb Larry Brown's preparation. It is Chicago.
Foul number 10, Sam Cassell.
The Orlando Magic have not been the best rebounding team this season, but when you consider Shaquille missing the first 22 games of the season, Horace Grant has been out for 6 games, the rebounding will obviously suffer. But even since Shaq has been back, Magic haven't out-rebounded on a number of occasions. But when you're winning games the way they are, it is not a major problem right now. It's just something they're going to have to improve on as the season goes along.
And Shaquille to the line for the first time, shooting 53% over his first 5 games, 32 of 60 at the foul line. On the subject of free throw shooting, we had a long chat with Nick Anderson, who has vivid memories of last season's NBA the Houston Rockets. And You know, says he's put it all behind him, but was very anxious to go up against the Rockets here tonight.
It had to be a difficult long season. From all different directions, but professional that he is, he has put it behind him. His three-point shooting is up around 70%. I'm sure that memory will be there for a long, long time.
Magic up by 9. Rebounded by Hardaway. Shaw pops it down. Orlando Magic with a home record of 14-0. Season, and this is game 1 of a 4-game homestand. Here's the double. Too hard for Hardaway.
Penny does not make that cut. That's a really harsh grass job to get to the ball.
Pass leading to the turnover. Orlando taking over in the second quarter. Houston with 2 of 12. Hardaway. Rebounded by Brown. Jackie Brown is up front with the Hakeem Olajuwon. And on the board, Aaaaah, Kenny Smith. In the backcourt. 2.5. Air ball. Fielded by Hardaway.
Starting to get some second chances, but they're just not confident. They don't look comfortable. And Shaquille, even with those 2 personal fouls, they're working hard defensively to stop 2 shots.
Less than 2 minutes remaining in the half.
And again, it's Brown with the rebound. So the Rockets now 2 of 6 in the second quarter. Orlando with from downtown. And the Magic with vivid memories of Kenny Smith, game 1 of the NBA Finals. He broke the Finals record with 7 of the 11 overall, 23 points in the opening game victory.
The Rockets have to get something. The Rockets now led by 15. They almost have to consider themselves lucky. It looked like the Magic were really going to run away and hide with defense and running.
So off the 3-pointer by Anderson, a 15-point lead. Knocked away, recovered by Smith. Shot clock is at 5.
And this is the way this team has been playing. Now, they've been able to win a lot of ball games, and then when Drexler went hurt, it really disrupted this team because Clyde was meaning so much to their overall effort on the contest again.
And again, Brown with the rebound. 20 seconds remaining in the half. Magic leading 51-36. So the Rockets now in Orlando, a nightmare for the Rockets. Rockets in the second quarter. I mentioned a horrendous second quarter. How about 4 of 19 from the field, only 10 points for Houston?
For the Rockets to play well and have a chance to win this ball game, Akeem Olajuwon has to play very well. He did not in the first half. And the other guy that has to get something going is Sam Cassell. Comes into the game. He gave him a little bit of life at the end of the first quarter. Nobody did anything in the second quarter for Houston.
Not able to hit on the back tap. Smith. All with Brown and Olajuwon up front. Smith and Ellie in the backcourt. Akeem
Olajuwon.
Akeem. So he has 14 points. He was off in the first half. Rockets, in terms of franchise history, as Olajuwon is called for a foul.
Foul number 34, Akeem Olajuwon.
Against the Lakers back
His
in
first team
10
foul.
points in the second quarter here.
Shaq.
The Magic started out playing Shaquille one-on-one against Akeem. It was generally effective in the first half. A couple of times when Akeem put the ball in the ball, he could get help from his teammates, but they're going to stay with this. And what that does is it keeps the other Rockets from getting involved. They were 3 for 8 from beyond the arc. And normally this is a very prolific three-point shooting team, and it's all generated from double teams on Akeem Olajuwon. When you don't have to double them, it cuts everybody off.
Well, Shaquille his first 2 free throws, and he misses 2 here. Magic 51 and the Rockets 4. Surprised Brown that he drew the foul. On Horace Grant.
Foul number 54, Horace Grant.
His first.
That's a broken.
His first team foul.
And Clyde Drexler, where Chucky gets the ball.
Chucky Brown shooting 2.
Feeds inside to Orr. He makes a cut, and normally Clyde and Chucky have hooked up on some good plays here. I don't think Chucky even expected a pass because Robert Horry normally does not pass up. They have to put him in that position right now. They have to find some other offense other than Akeem Olajuwon. Robert Horry is a good choice.
Chucky Brown in his 7th season at North Carolina State began his Rockets career last year on a 10-day contract.
Akeem Olajuwon.
It was tipped home by Olajuwon.
Penny Smith.
With his second from downtown, and the Rockets are down by 7.
And Kenny realizes that he's going to get posted up time
By as many as 15. Smith on the ball. Penny Hardaway.
Foul number 3, Dennis Scott.
His second.
Well, normally Horace Grant,
His second team foul.
sound in boxing out. Did a reasonably good job. He just gets burrowed in by Olajuwon, just pushes him underneath the basket and gets the tip as the Rockets starting to pick it up in the offensive boards. And a miserable start.
Get it going here in the third. By Akeem.
Akeem Olajuwon.
Sometime that way, that route, the passing lane open to a wide open Grant. With the rebound, and the jumper is not loose. Now, Chucky Brown coming into this game, number 3 in the NBA in field goal percentage, just under 60%, 1 for 7. He's a lot in and out.
Orlando, timeout.
The first 3 minutes and 8 seconds of this third.
The Orlando Magic would like to thank
Magic being presented with a Christmas present in the first half. They led by as many as 15. Rockets out of it in the second quarter, out of sync, but they have come on here in the third quarter. And it's only a 5-point Orlando lead.
Penny Hardaway.
Situation. It's nice when you have a Shaquille O'Neal and a Penny Hardaway as your go-to players who are going to create shots for other people. Getting the good pass to Horace Grant for his favorite type of shot at the top of the key.
Elijah not forcing the issue, saw he did not have to move. They were working on Shimmy Smith. And a loose ball foul call. It's on Brown. Chucky Brown called for the corner. And he's hit with a technical foul. Did not like the call. Had some words with the official Nolan Fine, who did not accept it. So Chucky Brown hit with the 2.
Chucky having a tough night in a lot of different areas. He's the double teamer. His man scores, and he thinks it makes him look bad. Although that's the way you have to play team defense. And now missing the shots that he has missed. I would think before too long, Rudy may go to what he feels is his best lineup, and it is when Robert Horry plays the so-called big forward position. And they goes pretty much small, which was a very effective lineup for them against the Magic last year in the finals. However, Clyde Drexler was a big part of that line.
Clyde Drexler, sidelined by a contusion on the right shin. Rockets say he'll probably be out for 2 weeks. O'Neal getting position. And he was fouled. Off the double team. Caught on Olajuwon. That is his second. So 2 apiece now on Olajuwon and O'Neal. Shaquille to the line. He hit his first 2. He missed his last 2.
You can see the look on Kenny Smith's face. He has the burden of trying to play Penny Hardaway, where the Magic are going to post up about 2 out of 3 times. He's trying to make things happen at the other end so he can stay out on the floor and help his team. He's trying to look for the 3-point shot. He's trying to run the ball and get other people involved because he knows he's not going to be in there very long if Hardaway keeps scoring on him. And he's not productive at the other end.
Houston down by 7 points. The basket counts as Shaquille swatted it aside. Mario Ellie receiving credit. He has 7 points, and it's 57-52 off this goaltend on O'Neal. Hardaway to find Penny Hardaway is 18 points, along with 6 rebounds and 5 assists. 60-52 Orlando. Ellie followed off the screen by Anderson. Olajuwon Wilson. That's his first miss of the quarter with his previous 4 shots. Anderson tees up. And a foul as Olajuwon went for the ball. O'Neal. That's 3 on Shaquille.
Nick Anderson has been very quiet for the Orlando Magic, as has Dennis Scott. Nick with 7, Dennis Scott with 9, as Shaquille O'Neal and Penny Hardaway getting most of the catches, most of the touches, and most of the play. However, when the Magic are most successful, Dennis Scott and Nick Anderson are generally involved.
Olajuwon with the hit into a series of fakes. And we are now seeing the Akeem that the Magic saw throughout the NBA Finals.
5 for 5 this quarter for Akeem. 5 for 6, I'm sorry, but challenged very well that time by Shaq.
Forced the issue, recovered by Grant.
No doubt Akeem disappointed with his first half, just 4 for 13. He starts into those shake moves when he starts spinning their head. It's amazing he doesn't walk with the ball. He doesn't. He's got terrific football.
Orlando lead. Hardaway to the score. Now 62-54, 18 points for Shaquille O'Neal. Akeem Olajuwon has 22.
Shaq takes up so much space. offensive boards here. Akeem, who did not have a lot of success in the first half trying to face up with Shaq and drive on, this time made a very quick inside pivot move. Through the contact, and of course that'll send Shaq to the bench with his fourth, and John Koncak enters.
Fourth team foul on the Magic, 3 on the Rockets. John Koncak played only 3 minutes in the first half. Again the foul on the Magic. Nick Anderson complaining as he's hit with his third, and it puts the Magic over.
Obviously, Nick thought he had all ball on the play by that reaction.
Well, Nick Anderson and Dennis Scott, who struggled in the course of the NBA Finals, are also having the difficulties here today. So we have much time remaining. Chucky Brown is 2 of 2 at the line. This is a Houston Rocket team that has won 19 and lost 7. They lead the Midwest Division by 1 game over the San Antonio Spurs, who earlier today in a game 7 on NBC beat Phoenix 105. 26, David Robinson with 25 points. 6 minutes left. Third quarter. Here is Scott. Elijah to the boards. Foul by Koncak. Not a good foul. Elijah had possession, and it was a strip.
Well, John Koncak, who did such a terrific job in the absence of Shaquille O'Neal in the first 22 games. The biggest area where John was helpful was in transition defense. He did not have a big role in the offense, was on the perimeter quite a bit, was able to get back, but also helped out clogging the lane, taking the hard fouls. However, there'll be about once or twice a game where John will pick up that foolish foul. That was one of them.
Koncak, Atlanta's #1 draft pick. 5th pick overall back in 1985, and spent 10 years with the Atlanta Hawks, signed with Orlando as a free agent, started the first 23 games, 22 in the absence of Shaquille, and then Shaquille came back and came off the bench in his first game down.
When you look around the league, Marv, at all the teams that could use a backup center presence who doesn't really want the ball, need the ball to score, but will just play good hard defense and starting center. About 2 hands, but he chose to come to Orlando. On 2 hands, unless you have 3 or 4. I don't know. All right, take your shoes off.
The Magic by 4. Looking for a goal tag.
Well, Chucky Brown, who normally does a lot of his scoring right there, just not enough oomph to get up there and dunk the ball. Outstanding defensive play by Miles Grant. Brown stays frustrated as Akeem Olajuwon on fire here in his third quarter.
He has scored 14 on his 26 in the third, and he brought the Rockets within 2 with 5 minutes to go in the third. Grant with the step. Robert Horry raising
Foul number 25, Horry.
and gets the foul
His
call.
second 14th foul.
Well, the Houston Rockets continue to come down and double team, whether it's Hardaway or O'Neal, with Chucky Brown, who is a big double teamer, makes the pass a little bit tougher. The Magic now, with this game getting so close, have to probe a little bit more and look for better shots out of that double team. For most of this game, they have gotten pretty much what they want with 1 pass out and a pretty good looking shot. Now they have to look for something better.
John Koncak only a 54%. Hitting 1 out of 2. And again, Orlando Sun at the foul line. They are 6 of 14 at the line. Shaquille O'Neal contributing to that at 2 of 6. 3-point Magic lead. Rebounded by Grant. Hardaway checking the floor. Waves Anderson away. As Scott posts up. Gives it back. Smith changed his mind.
Styles really improved his post-up game, his one-on-one moves here, trying to take the taller 6'10" Robert Horry inside. Had him beat, but Akeem Olajuwon with exceptional team defensive play coming over to spot him.
Just under 4 minutes left. Kelly gets the roll, and the Rockets down by as many as 15, trailed by only 1. They have outscored the Magic 24-12 here in the third quarter. Battle for position between Anderson and Kelly. Contact with the shot. It's fouled by Grant. A loose ball foul on Horace Grant, and it will send Robert Horry to the limit. That's 2 on Grant.
And even though there will be free throws involved here for Robert Horry, a good foul by Horace Grant, because Robert Horry, had he been able to control that rebound, he had Kenny Smith on the fly for an easy layup. So at least Robert Horry will always a good free throw shooter. Talked at the beginning of the game how Robert Horry is so important to this team at both ends of the floor. He's bothered by tendonitis in the knee, and that knee is bad. His whole game sags, and without Drexler and an injured Horry, the Rockets are really just an ordinary team. They showed that last year. They were the 6th best record in the Western Conference before they really start to get it going in the playoffs.
Robert Horry suddenly fouled the three-point shot. We saw that in the NBA Finals, and he has been gunning more frequently from downtown. 45% shooting with the threes, averaging just under 14 points per game as compared to 10 a year ago. 40-point game against Milwaukee back in November.
Oddly enough, that came after a 3-point game the game before. I think that was against the Toronto Raptors when he hit a game-winning 3. His only points of the game against 40 the next night.
The game is tied at 63. Joe Wolf is back on the floor for the Magic. For Grant, who was tied up and fouled. Horace Grant fouled by Horry, committing his 3rd, and that puts the Rockets over the foul limit. There's Sam Cassell replacing Kenny Smith. Leads with 6 points, hit 2 from three-point land. Grant on the line for the first time. Orlando is now 6 of 15 from the line. They certainly are not unaccustomed to having their woes at the free throw line. They picked it up this season primarily because Shaquille O'Neal was out with the thumb injury. Last year they shot 67% at the line. It was last in the league, the only team under 70. How bad did it get in one game against the Nets? They missed 17 of kept alive by Bryant. On Bryant giving Akeem Olajuwon a rest, particularly with Shaquille setting up for the 4 fouls. Horry fighting. Keeps it alive. Different story on the offensive boards in this third quarter.
Well, I'm sure Rudy Tomjanovich, who they've been talking about for a couple of years now, really had something to say at halftime about that area.
Ellie, yes. Mario Ellie eluding Nick Anderson and then able to hit. So the Rockets take the lead for the first time since late first quarter with a 26. Anderson, though, gets it right back to the mat as we come up on 2 minutes to go. In the third, the Magic 66 and the Rockets 65. And Rudy Tomjanovich wants a timeout. Marv Albert with Matt Gugas from Orlando. The Rockets with an 11-4 run with 2 minutes. Good play by Brian Shaw on the block. And Ellie will throw in with 7 on the shot clock. Just under 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Here's Cassell. And rebounded by Anfernee.
Who's been near the Orlando bench, and Brian Hill stressing the importance of defense. It didn't work. I'm sure he's said the same thing again during this timeout period as the Rockets outscored the Magic 12-2 on the offensive boards in this quarter.
And the Rockets have outscored the Magic 27-15 overall in the third quarter. Apparently a problem with the shot clock. They are readjusting it. An official timeout call by Jess Curson. So Anderson will put it in play. Hardaway posting up. Problems in the first half, but he has come on. 9 points, 8 rebounds for Morris Grant. 3-point lead for the Magic.
Foul number 12, Joe Wolf.
Foul on Wolf. His second. And Joe Wolf hearing the cries of Wolf. Very clever from the crowd. Olajuwon is back. Olajuwon after the 4 of 13 first half, 6 of 8, 14 of his 26 here in the third quarter. Shaquille O'Neal on the bench after picking up a fourth foul.
Mario Elliott, 88%, just missed that first one. He has made a conscious effort in this third period to put the ball on the floor and drive to the basket and either create something for himself, a teammate, or get fouled. Good job. We approach the minute left in the and rebounded by Cassell. Works his way out of the pack. And goes on. 68. Now, nobody for the Magic in this whole second half putting a body on any of the Rockets as far as keeping them off the board. Brown look crazy right now. And they have let the Rockets back into the game because of that. And it's Orlando 70, Houston 68. It's a 2-for-1 situation where Rockets want to get 2 possessions, 2 shots for the Magic. 1 Mario Elliott behind Cassell situation. They double up on Olajuwon. Open shot. Yes. He is so adept on the double team of finding the open man. He beat the Rockets down the court. Sam Cassell indicating here for a final shot. 10 seconds left, third quarter. Rockets with the ball and a 1-point lead. Down to 3, 2, 1. And the Rockets lead 74-70 after 3 quarters. Have a look at the 3-point shot by Horry at the end of the third quarter. And how reminiscent is that of last year in Game 3 of the NBA Finals with 14 seconds to go. Robert Horry hit the game clincher 3 on the play just like that, about 6 feet over to his right and about 1,500 miles away at the summit in Houston. The Rockets outscored the Magic in the third 36-19. This after a 10-point second quarter, an embarrassing second quarter. For the Houston Rockets, you see Shaquille O'Neal back on the floor. In the first half, the Rockets accounted for only 38 points. Third quarter, they scored 36. So the battle resumes between Shaquille and Hakeem. Olajuwon taking over from the Shaquille. With his 9 of 12, he has 20 points. And it's a 2-point Houston lead. Hakeem Olajuwon in the third quarter, 16 points, 16 of his 28. Along with 7 rebounds. Olajuwon feeling for O'Neal. Yes. He felt him and had to feel like a brick wall. He met resistance, but as soon as he felt the body, he knew he could take that long step and shoot his favorite shot. Rockets lead by 4. Pass intended for Bowie, anticipated by Horry. Nice play by Robert Horry. Reminiscent is that of Robert Horry, who really had a defining moment in last year's playoffs, particularly the final. He just played Scottie Pippen type defense, and there he showed it right there. Here's Shaq on a good double team inside, but what Shaq did there was reestablish position after the ball went outside. Olajuwon turned away by O'Neal, but right into his comfort zone. Anfernee called for that blocking foul at midcourt. He has 9 points. Rockets 78, the Magic 74.
Scott. Shaw and Penny. Shaquille for Scott. And on the rebound. 2 minutes gone by in the fourth quarter. And Scott is 3 for 11. Ryan Shaw 0 for 5. On Bryant working on Jay Rose. Gets the roll. Mark Bryant with his first field goal. Spent 7 years with the Portland Trailblazers. Primarily as a backup at forward and center.
Well, the Magic are trying to go inside with Brian Shaw. Maybe get the fourth foul to Cassell. Take a little, give a breather with Shaquille O'Neal. Play off the ball. Maybe get to the offensive board, which he did, but the Magic still unable to score.
Holding foul is called. The Rockets, after trailing by as many as 15, have extended to an 8-point lead. It is their biggest lead of the night, as they have outscored the Magic in the second half 42-21. Remember game 1 of the NBA Finals here in Orlando last year. The Rockets down by 20 in the first half and came back to win.
Talking to Shaq on the way out to start play, saying, Shaq, we need you on the offensive board, but don't forget, you also have to get back on defense. Shaq took care of the first part there by getting the foul up.
Houston with a 6-point advantage. Olajuwon.
We saw one of those in the first half. I think we'll see one for another couple of minutes.
Official,
but no real complaint because Hakeem Olajuwon is too far underneath the basket. Good call by the official.
It's a 4-point.
Too much on this play with Jess Kersey. I think he likes Robert Horry's chances of winning this tip, even though he's going to be jumping against another 6'10" player, Horace Grant, who's still bothered by that shin.
Horry upset because he felt he had called the timeout, but the whistle had blown. So they will jump it up. On the line for the Orlando Magic, that unbeaten record at home. They are 14-0. Here in Orlando, they won 21 straight going back to last season. Talking regular season play.
39-2 overall. Did not lose to an Eastern Conference team. The only teams they lost to, Seattle and Utah.
Shaquille, and just Kersey blowing the whistle. And looking to discuss matters with Monty McCutcheon.
I just heard Jess Kersey look at referee Monty McCutcheon and just saying he blew the whistle because he said my fault, so obviously an inadvertent whistle.
So the shot clock just resumes. Pulls it back. Dennis got the step and was blocked by Robert Horry. That's 4
Well, Shaquille O'Neal is to take it on his shoulders right now at both ends of the floor. He wants the ball every opportunity to try to score himself. Here he finds Brian Shaw on the nice cut underneath the basket.
2-point been plagued by fouls, putting up big numbers though. 22 points, 17 rebounds, 5 assists. Hakeem Olajuwon has struggled in the first half. Was able to control matters in the third quarter. He now has 30 points along with 12 rebounds.
And since Bryant and Olajuwon have been in there together, the Magic have made a switch. Shaq has been guarding Mark Bryant and Horace Grant watching Olajuwon. I would think, however, the ball goes into Olajuwon, they'll have to double team and help Horace Grant.
Selling Elliott with the combination of Olajuwon, Bryant, Horry on the front line. 5 remaining in the fourth quarter. That's a
fake right, go left, and the official that makes the call down on the left baseline, the man who had the best look at it. I can't remember whether it was Jess or Monty, but they thought it was not a walk, and it wasn't. But Golden Fine ran out of the back to call walking.
Ryan Shaw handling against Sam Cassell. Penny Hardaway being played by Mario Ellie. Against the back. Pick and roll. Basketball. The shot attempt. Foul on
This is a favorite play of the Magic coming down the stretch. Again, it's not a play where you throw it into a key on the post. You run them off a little pick and roll situation. And when you get the defense shifting, you'll be able to throw that lob up there. Almost more Shaq as a second option where he can still be effective.
Rockets 80. Magic 70. We come up on 6 minutes left. And the fourth. His feet.
And that was a good call because Sam did move them. But the Rockets are a team that prides themselves on not beating themselves. They don't make a lot of mistakes, especially in this situation. But they have gotten cold from the field. They've got almost over 3 minutes without scoring.
Stepping to the lane to break up the pass. Cassell directing traffic. Horry cuts to the corner. He's cleared out the lane. But the shot off the ball.
Nobody going to the basket. No double team. No offensive rebound. Robert Horry has been doing a terrific job on Dennis Scott. That time he's got Looney to get away from the tall order. Aware of it, and now 2 have gone against Sam Cassell.
And 4 fouls in all. Cassell, a steal by Bryant. Horry helping up Nick Anderson. He
did wave off with the left arm. He had Olajuwon open momentarily, but decided to take it on his own shoulders. And while that was happening, there's Rudy sprinting down, thinking he had the basket. But I think from Rudy's angle, too, I think he did see that little wave off by Sam Cassell. It was a good call by the officials, despite the history of Rudy time.
Corrected on the last foul. It's on Shaquille O'Neal. Anderson, and that's 5 on Shaquille. 4-piece on Olajuwon, Horry, and Cassell. Remaining on the floor with 4:57 to go in this fourth quarter, and the Rockets now up by 2.
I was going to say, a gamble on the part of Brian Hill with this much time remaining. However, with the ball game close like this, it looks like he's going to ride it out.
Draws the foul, so Hardaway to the line. Both teams in good shape in terms of timeouts remaining. Houston with 4 and a 20. Orlando 3 and a 20.
Well, how good is this post move against a pretty tough, competitive defender, Sam Cassell, who gives up a height disadvantage to Hardaway, but just the quickness and feeling the body and the spin. Terrific post move by Penny Hardaway.
Foul was called on Bryant. Hardaway has 19 points. 3 of 5 at the line. Also has 8 assists, 6 rebounds. Is tied at 82. In this fourth quarter of the June finalists from last June. The Houston Rockets making it 2 straight championships. They swept the Orlando. So Mark Bryant gets credit. And the Rockets lead 84-82.
Well, good call by Rudy Tomjanovich with Mark Bryant being defended by Shaquille O'Neal. Try to work the post move, possibly get the 6th foul on O'Neal. Shaq avoiding the contact, but the goaltending.
Just under 4 minutes remaining in this fourth quarter. Hardaway pops it close.
A few to me. I don't make the shot, however, but great pass by Hardaway, able to see over the smaller defender.
Well, they see that cross-court pass. Bryant once again. Shaquille O'Neal has to be very careful. Does not want Mark Bryant to foul him out. Rockets by 1. 3:20 to go in this fourth quarter.
Set up by all the defense focusing in on Shaquille O'Neal, and everybody turning to help out.
2 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. The Magic leading by 1. Shaquille O'Neal with 5 fouls. Hakeem Olajuwon with 4. We have 4 changes of the lead here in this fourth quarter. And one stretch. Houston down by as many as 15. They've led by as many as 8. They're able to reel off 8 straight points to get back into it. And the Magic with that one. Bryant again. Going O'Neal. And hits. Mark Bryant trying to draw that 6th foul on Shaquille O'Neal. Meanwhile, he's at 4 or 5 for the game for 8 more.
Well, successful strategy ever since Mark Bryant came over to state assistant coach Carroll's also working with him on his post moves. Paying off right now.
Rockets by 1. He hit his previous 3, and back comes Cassell. Has given the Rockets a 3-point lead. Mark Bryant, the backup center and forward in his 8th NBA season at Seton Hall, has been a major factor here in the fourth quarter. Cassell on the rebound. 2 minutes to go in this fourth quarter. Rockets with the ball and a 3-point lead.
And it looks like they're going to stay with the same point inside to Mark Bryant. I have a feeling they'll come and double and hard this time. Get it out of his hands.
Bryant with the fake.
Well, nobody came right away on the catch. Horace Grant tried to get there. He got knocked off by Penny Hardaway. He did not like that call. He thought he got bumped by O'Neal, and it would have been Shaq's 6th.
Anderson, played by Sam Cassell. It is Olajuwon defending against O'Neal at the other end. He'll stop.
Setting that up, Marv, is an outstanding pick by Horace Grant to knock off the rotating defender, and that's why Dennis Scott is getting wide open.
Here in the fourth quarter, we come up on 1 minute remaining in the fourth. Bryant pops it off. Protected. We are under 1 minute left. In the fourth quarter, the game is tied at 90, and Brian Hill wants to take it over. The Rockets and the Magic are tied at 90. You see 50 and 7/10 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. The timeouts remaining. Houston with 3 and a 20. Orlando 2 and a 20.
Well, in this situation, whenever it occurred in the first 22 games of the year, no question about it, Penny Hardaway, the go-to guy, you put the ball in his hands and let him create. Even with Shaquille O'Neal back, you still want to put it in Hardaway's hands. He can score himself. He can find other people open. And 2 beautiful passes to Dennis Scott. And that enables Shaq to move without the ball and get to the offensive rebounds where he might not be fouled.
And the next foul by the Rockets puts them over the limit. The shot clock. 45 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Last touch by the Magic. It'll be Houston in possession, but first a timeout called by the Rockets. Right here they have their full 24. Hakeem has been quiet in the fourth after that blockbuster third. The game tied at 90, and Mario Elie will put it in play at midcourt.
And the Magic have a foul to give. It's a 2-for-1 situation for the Rockets. However, I think they're only thinking about getting a good shot here. I don't know if I'd go to Mark Bryant, who's been successful in this fourth quarter, because he probably will not get a beneficial call from the officials.
Right now, Orlando not looking to bust the time. They hit the foul. They have that extra foul to give. Elijah takes it for the Magic. 20 seconds to go. Game tied at 90. No timeout being called. Down to 10 on the shot clock. 1 second differential with the game clock. Hardaway off the dribble. Goes right in Penny. Mr. Clutch himself, Anfernee, Penny Hardaway with this shot to give Orlando a 2-point lead. 22 points, 10 assists, 7 rebounds for Hardaway, who has been the master of the game-winning shot. Got the friendly roll to take the lead. And this season, Penny has hit 2 other game winners. November 11th against the Miami Heat. Orlando down by 1. And here's Hardaway hitting the winning shot with 1 2/10 seconds to play. And he did it 1 other time, November the 22nd against Vancouver. The game tied at 93. And here is Penny off glass to win it, to beat the Grizzlies.
Well, everybody out on the floor right now for the Rockets capable of making the 3-point shot, including Hakeem Olajuwon. Just 2 for 4 this year, but he'll probably get the best look.
They do have 1 foul to give. Orlando can't give a foul. And delay of game. They take the delay of game. Dennis Scott stepping in on Mario Elie. So Orlando could look at the alignment, and now Brian Hill saw what he wanted and takes a timeout.
Well, he saw the play. It's a familiar one. Oddly enough, Horace Grant was matched up with Hakeem Olajuwon, which would make it a lot more difficult for him to get open for a 3-point shot. But Shaquille O'Neal watching Robert Horry, and Horry quick enough should be able to shake loose from Shaquille O'Neal. We'll see if Brian Hill changes that during this timeout.
And you see the timeouts left. Each club with 1 conventional timeout and a 20. Houston is over the limit. Orlando can break the pattern with a foul. They have 1 foul to give. Run down to the individual scores. Hakeem Olajuwon is the high man with 30. At the big third quarter, Shaquille O'Neal playing with the 5 fouls for a good portion of the fourth quarter with 22. Penny Hardaway, who a moment ago gave the Magic the lead, has 22. Dennis Scott with 19, and he lit it up in the fourth quarter.
The end of game 1 of regulation in the NBA Finals. The Rockets ran a play to free up Penny Smith to come out high to either use a pick or take the 3. We'll see if the Rockets try to run the same play. Elie
will throw in. 3 and 1/10 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. The Magic up 92-90. It's Horry getting it up. So Robert Horry with the three-point attempt, but not able to hit. And the Orlando Magic continue their invincibility at home. They're 15-0 here at the arena. They go to 22-6, and the Rockets now 19 up and 8 down. Good comeback by Houston, down by as many as 15. But the Magic hold on for the win on the last-second bucket by Hardaway. They win it 92-90. Let's check in with Ahmad Rashad. Ahmad?
All right, thanks, Mark. This was not the NBA Finals, but you had to feel good about this victory, Penny.
I did feel good about this victory. It was just like deja vu when they came back from the 13-point lead in this game and went up by 8 in the third quarter. But we hung in there and got a great victory.
You have to give them credit, though. They did come back after being beaten so badly in the first half.
Really, even without Clyde Drexler, these guys still playing well right now. I think they still got to find their little niche, without Clyde in there. But they did play well tonight, and then I give them all the credit in the world.
All right, congratulations to you, and have a wonderful holiday.
All right,